Hey guys, welcome back to 25 Sweetpeas. So today I'm doing something a little different. I'm testing out a new style of video that I'm going to be calling Paint with Me. Basically, it's me doing nail art in real time, meaning all of the footage is as it happens. Nothing is sped up, nothing is cut out, and you see the full process of me coming up with a design and then it playing out on the nails. So you guys watch this, let me know what you think, and we'll see if we want to do more videos like this. And if you have any requests, also leave that in the comments below. Can't wait to see what you guys think, so be sure to tell me. Now let's take a look at this video. Okay, so today I thought I would just do a random freehand design. I did this gradation using those OPIs I showed you guys just the other day. And so I thought it would be fun to do some art on top and do it with you guys being able to see it. So again, I have no plans as to what I'm doing here, and that line was not very straight, but we'll get there. So basically I am going to do like a tribal-like design, and I'm using acrylic paint on top of a gradation. And I think that's all you really need to know so far. Right now I'm just using a berry wine Winstonia brush to create these stripes. I'm not being overly precise as to straightness or thickness because there's going to be details added in later and it's not going to matter as much, so I'm just winging it. That's the one thing I don't like about tribals. I love tribals, don't get me wrong, but I don't like the stripe part because you kind of have to do it with your hand on a flat surface, but then you can't tell if it is completely straight. But for today, it's going to be okay. So I'm just going to go in now and fill in this one. I'm just going to do some straight lines. I may actually go and change my brush, actually. Let me change this brush real quick. I'm still using one from the Berry Wine Winstonia collection. The last one I was using was just the longest one, and now I'm going to go to one of the thicker ones that's still somewhat long. So we'll go in with this. Gives me a little bit more control. So I want to kind of try to make them equally apart. Okay. It's coming out so far. So good. Okay, now that's okay. Now I've got that filled in. I'm gonna go ahead and make like a little dashed line above this one. This part is kind of tricky because you never know if they're gonna be equal to each other, but I found in the past that that's okay. Now I'm actually thinking I'm gonna do another one, but it's gonna be offset. And I'm thinking that maybe, possibly, I'll put on a floral on top of this. How fun would that be? It'd be different. Definitely be different. But it might be a fun different. Okay, so now I'm going to go in, still using the same brush, and still using white acrylic paint. Go in and make a triangle. Hopefully you guys can see this. And there's not like a glare, not blurring out the white for you guys, but there may be. Also, if you hear any weird noises in the background, it could be my window. It is really windy today and it makes the window rattle every now and then, which is crazy. Like, it hasn't been this loud since the hurricane, so. Okay. Now I've got my triangles done. I'm gonna go in and put like little triangles inside it and I'm gonna fill those in. So I'll probably do that as I go. It's not perfect, but still looks pretty fun. Now, I am only doing this on one nail, so I'm going to put like a dot on one of my others just to like bring in the whole vibe together. Now you can do this with nail polish, but I just prefer acrylic paint when you're doing details like this because it wastes less polish, for one. And for two, it's just easier to work with, honestly. So now I'm going to go in, I'm going to add a little like pinstripe above this. Just to give the whole thing overall a little bit more. Again, the lines definitely are not precise, but it's still gonna look pretty decent, I think. I hope. Okay, now I think I'm just going to add a row of little dots. And I'm actually still going to use the same brush because I want them really small, smaller than what my daughter would do. There's that, and I think I'm going to do another little stripe because I want to move on to the next part. Okay. I'm just trying to like even it out and make sure it's all close to the same thickness, but we'll fix that in the next part. Okay, that is it. Okay, so since I left the camera, I have added a dot right there because I think you guys know how to put a dot. And now I have decided I'm going to go in with a light lavender acrylic paint and put in a little detail into these triangles, just to make the purple in the design pop more, because the flowers I'm going to do are going to be more magenta / pink. Maybe we'll put a pop of purple, but I'm not sure. These little triangles do not have to be perfect because no one is going to be that close to your nails. And because it is a very tiny space, and I'm using the same Berry Wine Winstonia brush that I was using right before I went off camera. Here we go. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put a little dot inside the dots. Just the very, very tip of the brush, and I'm not worrying about it being exactly in the center, because if you do that, you risk the chance of covering the whole thing in purple. But for the most part, they're all in the center. Now I think also I'm going to go in this line right here and put a little bit of purple because I feel like that'll pop in the pink section right there. And there is the purple detail. Actually, I take that back. I'm adding more purple. I'm gonna add it right in this line as well because I really like how that looked on the bottom. Okay. Okay, since I have decided I am gonna go ahead with the flowers, I'm gonna go in with a bigger brush. It is just a paintbrush from the craft department and white acrylic paint, and I'm just gonna like draw on the base of the flowers. I want smallish flowers, you know, because I don't want to take away too much from the tribal. It's gonna get kind of confusing in here with all these lines, but okay, I think I'm gonna not worry about leaves on these flowers, just focus on the flower themselves. And I'm thinking about 3 would be good, maybe like the corner of one right here. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so now I've got the base for the flowers. I'm gonna let that dry and then come back in with color. Okay, now I have changed my mind and I'm gonna go in with bright bold purple for the flowers on top of the white. I thought it would bring a little bit more color to the whole look because we already have a lot of pink going on. And the purple is just kind of a undertone color. So now I'm gonna leave a little white framing on the flowers because that'll just help make them pop, I hope. I've never done, well, I don't think I have done a tribal quite like this with the floral on top, so this is kind of fun and interesting, and I'm glad I'm catching it on camera. Okay, we've got that. I'm gonna let that dry, and then I'm gonna add in a lighter shade of purple for the center. Okay, once again, I've changed my mind. I'm not gonna go in with a lighter purple. I'm gonna go in with a light pink and do that for the centers. Hopefully it'll just bring everything together. Okay, I really like this combo right now. That's pretty fun. And again, I am just using a Berry Wine Winstonia brush. I love these brushes. I was gonna go order backups last week while they were on sale, but they were sold out. So, needless to say, I didn't order any backups yet. Okay, for some reason, these flowers are reminding me of the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine. Anybody else watch that when they were little? I'll say I did. Okay, now I'm thinking I'm gonna go with a completely different color that I haven't used yet for the centers. I'm just gonna put a dot of yellow in the center because I feel like that would really just kind of make it. Okay, I've got the yellow and it's time for the centers, just to change it up and give it a little more life. There we go. Now, to add leaves or to not add leaves? Okay, I've decided I am going to add some leaves. I'm not going to make them super detailed. I just want a little greenery here and there to kind of complete the look. Not even going to worry about them having a white base like I did for the flowers. Just adding a green here and there. And I'm using like a Christmas tree green. Not going to like use multiple like I typically would for a floral to create depth and detail because it's just acting as a connector to bring everything together. So not too worried, just gonna wing it. Also, I've realized this style of video is quite different from any other tutorial I've done. This is kind of like a paint with me, maybe that's what I'll call it, you know, like the makeup videos they do that get ready with me where they just kind of chat over the video. So maybe that's what I'll call with this, a paint with me tribal floral. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, now that that is dry, I'm gonna put on a top coat and cross my fingers it doesn't smear. No, it shouldn't. This top coat doesn't often anyway. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, this top coat is I&M's Out the Door Super Fast Drying Top Coat. I found that it doesn't smear. Now, with its original brush, it can smear, but I've changed it out for one of my old CJ brushes, and I've put it in a bottle so I could try it, and I really like it. So, there it is, guys. There's a final look at this tribal floral paint with me experiment. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. And that is it. And there is your final look at this design. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, make sure to let me know if you want more videos like this, or if you'd rather just, you know, step-by-step tutorials and straight to the point. Yeah. I think that's it. So let me know in the comments below. Anything I used, I will have in the description box below just in case you guys know. And I'll also have a blog post up on the blog today to go with this video. So that will be linked in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!